wholeness and balanced vibrations. Today I'd like to talk about new ways of thinking, being and doing. As you know, everything is energy that you create through your thoughts, which lead to feelings, through your intentions, your words, your behaviors. And these can come through the mind, known as your man, through your speech, known as vachan, and through your actions, known as kaya. How conscious are you of what thoughts that you are creating? As these thoughts are affecting your feelings, which are then creating belief systems, which then start to affect your body. So your thoughts are very much psychosomatic. And so any illness that could have started in the body started in the mind as a thought initially. This has been proved scientifically. And as all thoughts are affecting not only yourself, but are radiating outside around you, affecting your family, your friends, the people you meet, the people you're working with. And so what are you intending from your inner self right now that's going to affect your outer reality right now? And so the energy that you're creating does have a consequential effect on the destiny that you will be receiving as your future self. But everything starts in the now, the eternal now. The art of meditation simply allows us to connect to our present now moment, to reach a state of being that is detached from our circumstances. Because in the end, it is not our circumstances, but our state of being that is important. And so the more and the more and the more we practice the muscle of meditation, the more we can start to become a detached observer of our reality. One thing that I picked up on in my teachings from the Brahma Kumaris was to think of your thoughts like a ball that's radiating outwards. And as soon as the ball hits a wall, it is bouncing back as your reflection of self, as an energetic vibration, as your destiny of what you are going to receive. And so this made me think that I am responsible for the energy of the ball, the vibration of the ball, and how I even intend to throw this ball outwards into my outer reality from the energetic vibration of my inner intention. So throwing the ball outwards carries the energy of my own karmic inner resonance, so that when the ball returns to me as my destiny, I am also receiving that same resonance. And so all is self. What I send out is what I receive. But in the infinite space of things, there is only the now. I cannot change another person or another situation, but I can change my state of being by changing my response to a situation rather than my reaction to a situation. The past is the past. The present is right now. The future is something I can create right now. But in a way, they all exist in the eternal now. So how am I going to throw my new ball of thoughts? If the past is getting to the present here, is the future something I've decided from here right now? Yes, because in each moment you have a choice. You have a choice as to how you're going to throw this ball outwards, and then how you're going to respond to the ball returning back to you. The destiny that you receive then is based on your own action, your own thought, and how you actually respond to it. So this present now determines your destiny for tomorrow, and the next tomorrow, and the next tomorrow after that, creating your future self. Know that in presence, in the now presence, your only responsibility is to be silent and to surrender into this moment through acceptance, through acknowledgement, and through self-approval. The past has already happened. The present is your responsibility to create, so that you can then decide the future that is returning to greet you. In Sanskrit, these three aspects of time are called the Trikal Darshi. That the past is returning, the present is here being created, and the future is being decided. But they all exist in the eternal now moment. And that is the only moment that you have responsibility for. And the way you respond is your choice in this now present. Look at the present moment of this body structure that you're wearing right now. This vehicle that you're carrying is based on your past actions, on your karmic actions. Can you accept this vehicle? Can you acknowledge it? Because acceptance is key. It is the key to how you're responding that will decide your destiny for tomorrow. Be still. Be silent. Be with self. And allow your inner consciousness, which is your creator within, your soul self within, to respond in presence to create that future. How you're throwing the ball is simply your own karma. And how it returns to you as your destiny is also your karma. So does that mean that everything is perfectly aligned for you now in this moment? Yes, it does, because you're the one who created it all, and so you're the one who has to face it all. So the entire responsibility lies only on you. Your whole life is tailor-made in perfect alignment for you. All is well now. The situation is perfect for me right now. I do not blame, I do not shame, as I created it all. Destiny will give you a response, but how you are going to respond to that response will decide your future destiny, all in the eternal now. So keeping that meditative mindset of silence, of going within, of surrendering your ego and allowing your inner soul consciousness will help your connection with the self. All is well in my world. I do not blame my destiny, but I take responsibility for all that is happening right now. All is self, experiencing self infinitely. This gives you the power to take control, the power of now, to take things forward in the power of now. It is your responsibility to throw your ball of inner radiance outwards. The power lies in your presence as your gift, so that you can create your future as your gift. All of these karmic records are recorded in your soul consciousness very subtly, but disconnecting from the soul increases the karmic layers of resistance that one then has to go through in life. And the more you insist, the more you resist. Acceptance is key. You are responsible for clearing your slate. All is self. So in a way, you can say that you've already written your destiny, sometimes completely unaware, because we're multidimensional beings existing in infinite parallel realities. And so whatever you give your attention to shifts your energetic frequency to that particular reality. So, a question. How are you cleaning your mind out of the daily clutter so that you can see deeper into your own subconscious? This will increase your intuitive powers, your psychic powers. We are simply carrying forward our own karmic baggage from the past into the now without being unaware of it. But once you become aware of it through meditation, you're able to change this energy vibration. You're able to take a pause, go into the spaciousness of your being and reflect. And ask yourself, in this now moment, what would my soul do? What would God, my inner self, my soul, what would love do? And in this way, we can start to change our destiny and weave tapestries of light codes into our future destiny. This is called divine intervention, because we are able then to connect to our own source within. Nothing is outside. Everything is within the universe. So I invite you to create a deep, personal, divine relationship with yourself, like a parent guiding a child. Can you bliss yourself? Are you going to change the energy with which you go outwards and throw your ball, so that the destiny that returns to you changes? This can only happen by changing your state of being, as this will change your circumstances, not the other way round. Do not become attached to the circumstances. Step away, step back, become the detached observer. Raise your energetic vibration. And this all starts with your thoughts as your energy vibrations, that you can start to invoke into your life by silencing the mind through meditation. And this will take you into the power of everything exists in the here and now. One is all and all is one. Just like the sun shines the same energetic frequency onto everyone. It is one and one is all. Your soul is just like this. And tapping into your soul consciousness will increase the knowledge within in each moment, the knowledge of the power that you hold within, the divinity you hold within. But this can only come about if you hold a pure intention that you do want to connect to your soul self. Change our thoughts, change our reality. All is self. Thoughts of anger, pride, ego, lust, pain are all also created because of what we're feeling. But we created them all by the perception we gave a situation. So I invite you to take an hour before you're about to start the day. Wake up an hour early and re-energize your soul self so that you can then use this energy battery to connect with your own divinity throughout the day. Study your soul. Be with the self. Connect to your breath. Be in meditation. All of this increases your energetic vibration. What are you feeding yourself emotionally, mentally? How are you nourishing your soul as your beingness? So that when you go to work or go through your day, you're able to have a look at how you're conducting your affairs, how you're earning your money. Is this money, which is your currency, coming to you as a high frequency vibration, as a blessing with the work that you are doing, coming from your soul self? The water that you're drinking, feeding your cells, is this high energy water, good quality water, like hydrogen water. The food that you're ingesting. What sort of energetic vibrations did you carry out whilst you were cooking the food? Were you listening to high vibrational music then? What thoughts were you carrying as you were cooking? As this is going to ingest into your system. So all these are disciplines to have throughout the day. We can come up with many, many excuses not to do these things, but that only affects you. It's like going to the gym for the first time. You will come up with many excuses. But once you start going and exercising that muscle, only you start to feel good. So why can you, or how can you give yourself that extra hour first thing in the morning to integrate this as part of your natural lifestyle, starting off as baby steps? Rome was not built in a day, but create small shifts in your life with an inner intention of purity, which will then ripple out into your outer intention and start to affect your whole reality. Spending time with the self is a beautiful time. It's an inspiring time and an uplifting time that only benefits yourself to increase your own vibration. Even have a look at the kind of content that you're consuming in the day, throughout your emotional diet, your physical diet, your mental diet. After all, we become what we consume. What are you watching on social media or television? Can you replace the world news with sitting with yourself in silence for half an hour instead? And by replacing this sort of a diet with a more spiritual diet, affects your emotional diet, which affects your beingness. Everything you feed yourself feeds your inner subconscious brain and shifts you into high or low vibrational areas that only you are receiving. So become an observer of yourself. Watch yourself. Become aware of yourself and ask yourself, am I awake? Am I aware? Simply sit back and watch your thoughts. Know that you are the master of your body that's housing your inner consciousness. Know that you're the creator of your thoughts, of your feelings, through your karma, which is affecting your destiny. At every step, in every now, you have a choice. You have a choice as to how you are going to respond. Do not give your power away to another entity. We have many, many, many long journeys in many, many parallel incarnations where we've been carrying many, many, many different bodysuits. But the soul self is one. And so what you're experiencing within your own energetic vibration is a reflection of your own karmic self. What you give attention to manifests. So how will you change the energy of anything that you're being faced with in your life at this moment. Because you certainly do have the power to change. Think of a person or a situation that you'd like to change. You cannot change the other, but you do have responsibility to change yourself. You do have responsibility to release any past hurts, forgive any past hurts, and sit with them with a compassionate heart as the detached observer. Know that the past is over, but a new beginning can only begin right now. So sit back, gently close your eyes, relax your body, your face, and connect with your breath. And connect with a bright light, the seat of your soul, in between your eyebrows. Bring a person, a place, or a situation that you want to heal, or you want to resolve, or you want to forgive, or you want to let go of, onto the screen of your mind's eye. And understand that whatever happened between the two of you is not your fault, and it is not their fault. It is your joint karmic energy, karmic bank account that happened in the past to say, I thank you for this reminder, and I thank you that I am now aware of it. I'm sorry that I was not aware of it before, but I am now. The past is over, and we now have a new beginning to clear this karmic bank account. Please forgive me as I now bring in my soul power, whose fundamental basis is love. It is a blessing that gives me immense strength and power to change my karma today. I love you. Please forgive me. My every thought for you or the situation or whatever happened is clear now. I accept it. I acknowledge it. I trust it. And I love and respect myself enough as a soul being to clear it through compassion, through forgiveness. I focus only on my own karma, and I'm taking responsibility for creating a new karmic account from today, right now, in this eternal now moment. And this account is in harmony with this relationship or this situation that is creating my own future destiny now, as I am the creator of my destiny. My pure intention, my pure words is a blessing. I love you. Please forgive me. Thank you. I'm sorry. Please bring my soul consciousness into this relationship, into this consciousness, into this situation, into this circumstance. I love you. Please forgive me. Thank you for allowing me. I'm sorry I forgot, but I remember now, as I am embodying more and more of my own soul consciousness in acceptance, because I now know that all is self. And I choose as my responsibility in this now moment to surrender my ego and to rise into my soul consciousness. And to take this forward, radiating out into my day forward in all relationships, in all circumstances, in all situations. And if I forget, I know that I just can simply sit down for 1 minute and reconnect, as there is only the eternal now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wholeness and balanced vibrations.